They're often racing a clean start. The head cornerstone breaks swiftly on the inside. Rushing up there, that's Antarctica. So Antarctica and the head cornerstone out wide. Quaco rushing into it too. It's a mad scramble as they go around the clubhouse turn. Provocativa is right in the mix. Grecian Light is hustled up for more. There is the Grey Rainsville rushing down into it. Sistren Treasure on the outside. Then comes the Super Alex Spirit of Light and racing at the back of the field. That is Power from Above. They head towards the 6 furlong point, and it is Antarctica on that lead, about a length and a half in front of Provocativa. Quaco watches them from third, right there in fourth. That's the head cornerstone. Then comes Rainville, improving on the outside of the head cornerstone. Sunity and Chippy watches them from about fifth or sixth. Right on the inside, that's Grecian Light as they pass the 5. Then comes the Super Alex, Sistren Treasure, and Spirit of Light races at the back of the field. They approach the 4 furlong point, and it is Antarctica bowling along on a 2.5 length lead from Provocativa racing in second. Rushing down on the outside, that's the Grey Rainsville looking purposely. Also coming on, that is the head cornerstone. It is Antarctica, colored by the head cornerstone and Rainsville. It's the head cornerstone and Arnold Loboco Chica that points. Rainsville, though, is bearing down on the outside. It's the head cornerstone in front of Rainsville trying to come forward. The head cornerstone and the visiting Arnold Loboco Chica with that lead. It's the head cornerstone keeping them off, but Rainsville is determining right against the rail. The head cornerstone is still in front. Rainsville trying hard, but Arnold Loboco Chica is all over the head corner.
This is the Errol Big Subratie Memorial. They're off for the 10th and final. Mr. Senator comes out at the back along with Sunny T and Chippy along with Positive ID. Sheer Delight, racing widest of them all, goes for that lead. Unbelievable Force is showing dash as they leave the 7 and make their way now down the back stretch. Run Julie Run goes in chase of Unbelievable Force and actually joins. Easy Peasy is 2.5 lengths back. Sheer Delight now taken off the fractions, racing 6 or 7 off that lead. Burn Notice under a ride. Baby Like and Rainsville race up next. Then we have the pair of Money Miser and Money Monster in the red cap. Spirit of Light is a long way behind. Sunny T and Chippy has a lot to do. Now left at the back, overtaken by Mr. Senator. They're about to arrive at the half-mile marker. Run Julie Run hidden from view. Unbelievable Force nearest to us, and these have opened up a 7-length lead. Sheer Delight chasing with Easy Peasy. 5 back to Burn Notice. Rainsville now goes a hunting. Behind them Money Monster, Money Miser. A Baby Like is next as they have left the 3. A break back to Spirit of Light, then Mr. Senator and Sunny T and Chippy, and a long way last is Positive ID as they'll come thundering into the top of the lane in the 10th and final. Unbelievable Force continues to hold that lead. Run Julie Run left back in second as they drive past the 3/16th. It's Unbelievable Force getting cracks of that right-hand stick from Radish, the sneaky Fox Roman. A furlong to run. Run Julie Run now switch to the inside. Unbelievable Force drifting off a true line. Run Julie Run trying to close up with Sheer Delight and Rainsville. It's Unbelievable Force giving way. Here is Rainsville and Run Julie Run over on the rail, and Rainsville takes it over. Run Julie Run. Sheer Delight is next, close between Money Miser on the rail and Unbelievable Force. They're off for the Harlequin Cup. Sistren Treasure gets a smart start on the far side. Ability is ridden to get close. Fearless Soul in toward the center with Sensational Move, then Madeline Sunshine and Inspire Force in the red with the white racing nearest to us. They're spread across the track, fanning out as they're about to arrive at the 3. It's still wide open. Ability may just be that leader over Sensational Move in between horses. Madeline Sunshine is nearest to us at the moment. Fearless Soul on the far side. These are the 4 main contenders as they come dashing past the quarter pole. Ability now asked to kick. Sensational Move is the one who snatches a slim lead. Ability continues to battle in the center. Fearless Soul asked to run on the outside, but it is Sensational Move holding on to the advantage. Surrounded now by Fearless Soul on the far side, and nearest to us Madeline Sunshine. It is Sensational Move and Fearless Soul now kicking in these two nose to nose, and now Fearless Soul points and Paul Francis gets Fearless home to win the Harlequin Cup over Sensational Move. Then Madeline Sunshine. Sistren Treasure looks to be fourth. They're off for the 23rd running of the Eros Trophy, and Mamma Mia, as expected, left the gate in a flash and charges down the back stretch, opening up a length or 2 over Atomica chasing in second. Is that a fact? Is a further 2.5 to 3 lengths back in third as they've left the 6. A break back to Big Daddy in the blue, and She's My Friend at the back of the field. Down the far side they go. Mamma Mia out in front, skipping along. The rider has a peep between his legs. Atomica now begins to cut right into that lead, and they're almost joined at the hip as they go toward the final half of a mile. The quarter running 22.4, so they're running fast in the earlies as Atomica now slips the nose in front. Mamma Mia right there against the rail. A break back to Is That a Fact, needing to find 5 lengths to get to the front two. She's My Friend hopelessly out of it, along with Big Daddy. They're approaching the final 5/16. They're almost there, and Atomica and Omar Walker have now taken charge. They're at the top of the lane. It's Atomica out in front with a 1/4 mile to run, being chased by Mamma Mia. Is That a Fact now asked to get going on the outside? Atomica with the lead. Is That a Fact chasing best of the rest? Mamma Mia had to be switched, but they drive to the furlong pole. It is Atomica out in front. Is That a Fact needs to find 2 lengths, and Atomica continues to hold the lead. Omar Walker pumping hard as Atomica holds the advantage. Here Is That a Fact now closing on the outside, but the Eros trophy goes to Atomica by 3/4 of a length. Is That a Fact is second. Mamma Mia coming in third. She's My Friend is fourth. They're off. Ability gets a great start over against the fence, vying for that lead with the head cornerstone as they go now racing up toward the mile. She's My Friend on the outside has quickened, and She's My Friend now dashes to the front from the head cornerstone. Rhythm Buzz on the outside, Ability fading back into fourth, and Fun Can't Done races at the back of the field as they run the clubhouse turn and head toward the 7. She's My Friend, the pace setter, by some 4 lengths. The head cornerstone chasing in second. Rhythm Buzz and Fun Can't Done team up in behind as they charge away now toward the final 6. And left out of it, it's Ability, but only 5 lengths off that lead, and now beginning to gain on them as they slip past the 6. The field coming into a compact group. She's My Friend only a 1/2 length in front of Fun Can't Done. Rhythm Buzz right on the heels of those, with Ability now sneaking upon the rail, and Ability leaves the 5 and grabs the lead. She's My Friend now beginning to fade. Fun Can't Done and Rhythm Buzz going in chase on the outside. She's My Friend dropping back into fourth, and the head cornerstone remains last as they quicken up, leaving the 1/2 mile and head toward the 7/16. It's Ability out in front. Fun Can't Done just on the outside, a length down. Rhythm Buzz is right there. 1.5 to 2 lengths separates the first 3 as they dash past the 3. 5 lengths back to the head cornerstone, and She's My Friend continues to trail the field as they leave the 5/16 behind them and come toward the top of the lane. Fun Can't Done on the outside. Ability more toward the center. Rhythm Buzz looking for room in between them. The head cornerstone down against the rail. Fun Can't Done on the outside now points, but Ability is full of ability and fighting back. Rhythm Buzz right on their heels as they travel toward the final furlong. It's wide open at this stage. Rhythm Buzz in between horses now points the nose in front. Fun Can't Done trying to fight on. Ability has not given up yet, but it is Rhythm Buzz and Action Pack. Ray Lewis, he'll have his second win in the Mark My Word trophy. Rhythm Buzz wins it close between Fun Can't Done and Ability. The head cornerstone is 4. They're off. Play Fair comes out at the back. Allegiance races wide with Firecracker. Come Home to Me in between horses. Impressive Force is the one in the red down against the fence. Run Julie Run has moved by them all, and the speedy Run Julie Run gets that lead. Impressive Force just about 3/4 of a length down and racing in second. Come Home to Me taken off the fractions, some 5 lengths off that lead as they leave the 6. Firecracker runs the rail. Allegiance races out 3 wide. Further back to Blue Sensation and Play Fair just at the back. They're about to arrive at the 5. The riders slowing it down and Run Julie Run. They lead now by 3/4 of a length as Firecracker gets closer. Allegiance on the outside in a handy spot with Impressive Force going to save ground as they go into that turn, running right on the rail as they leave the 1/2 mile. Come Home to Me has several lengths to make up along with Blue Sensation, and the Play Fair remains at the back. Run Julie Run out in front by now some 2 lengths. Allegiance making a big move on the outside. Impressive Forces right there. Sandwich in between them. That's Firecracker. Come Home to Me needs to find 6 lengths. Then Blue Sensation and Play Fair remaining at the back as they're going to come thundering into the top of the lane. They're into it now. And the filly Run Julie Run. She was second in the Derby and she's asked to go, and now she begins to come away from them. Impressive Force, the foreigner, is asked to kick in on the outside, but Run, Julie, run. The grey is out in front and not showing any signs of stopping. As 16th remaining, it's Run, Julie, run in another impressive performance. Ray and Lewis and Run, Julie, run, romp it by maybe 5. Impressive Force, big run in second. Come Home to Me is third. It's Ahead Bob. Could be Blue Sensation over a Legion. Atlantic Convoy misses it just by a shade as they go tearing down the back stretch. As expected, Wall Street Trader has speed. There goes Banadura rushing down on the outside, and Banadura grabs it from Wall Street Trader. Fun Khan done right in behind them. Toward the outside, Major Danger is there. Noblar has improved a place. Is That a Fact has faded back through the field ahead of Atlantic Convoy and Further and Beyond. And last of all, interesting times ahead as they make their way now toward the half mile and the turn for home. Banadura just the leader. Wall Street Trader a length down and racing next. Fun Khan Done begins up. Big move on the outside. Major Danger is only 4 lengths off that lead. Further and Beyond races up next with interesting times ahead as they go charging away now, leaving the 3 and come toward the 5/16th. It's Fun Khan Done who now assumes that lead. Wall Street Trader left some 3 lengths back. They're coming into the top of the lane, and it is Fun Khan Done out in front from Wall Street Trader. The rest all trying to close up. Further and Beyond is racing up in the center, but it is Fun Khan Done having them off their legs at the moment. Is That a Fact now unleashed and asked to close the gap on his stablemate? It is Fun Khan Done by 2.5 lengths. They're inside the final 16. Fun Khan Done hanging on. Is That a Fact now beginning to close with every stride, but Fun Khan Done wins the Gold Cup over Is That a Fact. Then Further and Beyond, Atlantic Convoy and Major Danger.
Sims is ready for the start. They're off and racing right away as a Sistine Treasure is ridden to go for that lead. Right there too, that's Neo Star. So Sistine Treasure in front of Neo Star. Sunset Silhouette right there, and now Neo Star goes through, and it's Neo Star in front of Sistine Treasure. Stomp the Rhythm right against the rail. Out wide, that's Rainsville. Also there, that's Provocativa. Right behind them, that's Sunset Silhouette. Then comes the Head Cornerstone, Positive ID, and racing at the back of the field, Power From Above. They make their way coming around over on the backstretch towards the 6, and it is Provocativa now ekes out a 3/4 of a length lead from Neo Star racing in second. Sistine Treasure watches them from third. Right there on the rail in fourth, that is Stomp the Rhythm. Rainsville is also on the premises along with Sunset Silhouette as they go past the 5. Then come a break of 3 lengths before we come to the Head Cornerstone. Then comes a Power From Above and firmly planted at the back of the field as they go towards the 4, passing the 4. That's Positive ID. Provocativa skipping off by 3 lengths. Neo Star still there in second. Sistine Treasure hustled up and asked for more, also asking for more against the rail. That is Stomp the Rhythm as they pass the 3. Then comes Sunset Silhouette right there on the outside. That's the Head Cornerstone overtaking Rainsville. Power From Above and racing at the back of the field. That is a Positive ID there at the top of the lane. And now Neo Star engages a Provocativa once again. And Neo Star kicks from Provocativa coming on to that Sistine Treasure. But it's Neo Star in front also coming on the rail. That Stomp the Rhythm. They're inside the final half a furlong. And it is Neo Star skipping away from them. And Neo Star getting rid of this field coming to the winning pole. It's Neo Star and 3 for the Sneaky Fox Radish Roman. Running on for second. That's Power From Above. Then comes a Sistine Treasure, Stomp the Rhythm, and the Head Cornerstone. They're off and racing a perfect line as a Gift From Ben wants that lead. Also rushing through in the middle, that's a Sensational Move. So Sensational Move is in front and making the running right against the rail. That's a Stormer Come. Out there too, that's a Gift From Ben. Rushing down on the outside, that looks to be posing already. As it's a mad scramble going to the half a furlong, and it is making the running on the outside. That is posing already in front of right there too. That one hidden from view, that's a Gift From Ben right there on the rail. That's a Sensational Move, also tacking on and coming on the Far side, that is Atlantic Convoy. They're at the top of the lane and they're spread right across the course. And it's sensational move, still repelling. Atlantic Convoy coming forward encouragingly. Sensational move. Atlantic Convoy begins to fly. And now Atlantic Convoy goes on. Milas, watch Milas on the rail. It's Atlantic Convoy. Sensational move, trying to fight back. Milas coming forward and coming out wide. That's press conference. Atlantic Convoy begins to pull away from these. And Atlantic Convoy beats sensational move, press conference, Milas, and Perfect Brew back in fifth.
Running of the Jamaica St. Ledger. They're off for the St. Ledger. Back in Rome gets a good start on the far side with Supremacy. California Crown will attempt to go all the way. As now going through to get that lead, California Crown. There's Supremacy rushing up between horses. Mac and Rome on the rail. Allegiance 5 lengths in behind them with the speedy Run Julie Run restrained this afternoon as they head into that clubhouse turn. King Pie, interesting times ahead, follow through. Provident races toward the back of the field with Crown Chaser. Brenda Boy second from last, and Captain Sparrow will have to fly late. They're into that clubhouse turn. They make their way now toward the final 7. Mac and Rome just leader. Supremacy pressing a half a length down. California Crown reserved back in third as they make their way now toward the final 6 furlongs. Interesting times ahead is just another 3 lengths in behind that bunch. Allegiance races next, a close-up 5th as they go past the 6. Run, Julie, Run, Not Let You Set. King Pie is 4 lengths in behind her. Provident just a half a length down and running the rail. Crown Chaser toward the back. And last of all, it is a Captain Sparrow and Brenda Boy as they head toward the half mile. They've left the 5 behind them in the St. Ledger. Continuing, California Crown has now shot through and gets that lead, attempting to steal away from them. Supremacy going in chase 4 lengths down. Interesting times ahead now bursts through, and it is interesting times ahead who has now taken second place. But up front it is a California Crown. The filly Run Julie Run now grabs a hold of them, and Run Julie Run now takes the lead on the approach to the 5/16th. Interesting times ahead right alongside her, and these two will come into the lane in the Jamaica St. Ledger. The brave Run Julie Run. Interesting times ahead now, looks to point. Run Julie Run not done yet. Beginning to run on from behind. That is Crown Chaser, but they run toward the furlong pole. Interesting times ahead, shaking loose from Run Julie Run. Interesting times ahead opens up 2 in the drive. They approach the final 16th. It is interesting times ahead out in front and pouring away from them. Interesting times ahead, a 4-timer for Jason DaCosta and Tevin Foster. Crown Chaser looks to be just second over Run Julie Run, then Provident, and finishing up in 5th, Captain Sparrow. Starter Michael Sims. Not quite ready at the moment. Now he is. They're off for the Seeking My Dream trophy. Sunity and Chippy Taurus Boy the slowest to leave. Mahogany with a big weight totes it well on the outside. Mamma Mia moving up as the Speed Jewel now is on as they make their way down the back stretch, and Mamma Mia, the lightweight, has that lead over the big weighted Mahogany. They leave the 6. A gap of some 6 or 7 lengths to Divine Force with work to do. A break of some 4 to Taurus Boy. Further and beyond in the Gold Silks races, second from the back, and Sunity and Chippy brings up the rear. They've left the 5. They've run now toward the final half of a mile in the Seeking My Dream, and Mamma Mia, the fleet-footed filly, leads up. Mahogany continues the chase, a length and a piece back as they swing past the half mile. A gap of 6 or more to Divine Force. Taurus Boy 3 lengths further back. A break of some 4 to Further and Beyond, and a stoked up Sunity and Chippy, but the leaders arrive at the 3. They have a commanding advantage, these two. Mamma Mia now tested by Mahogany as they arrive at the 5/16th. They're about to come into the lane. The filly, Mamma Mia, down on the rail. Mahogany, the big weight on the outside, now kicking in, and Mahogany takes a slim lead. Mamma Mia will try the fight back on the rail, but Mahogany at the moment looks to be too strong. Inside the final 3/16th, it is Mahogany out in front, responding to a touch or two of the right-hand stick. Mamma Mia continues the chase. Further and Beyond now asked to close up on the outside. It is Mahogany, a 16th to run with that lead. Action Pack, Ray and Lewis all over Mahogany. Here is Further and Beyond exploding on the outside. Further and Beyond grabs him and wins the Seeking My Dream. Mahogany is second. Mamma Mia looks to be just third over Divine Force.
Thank you for watching another video produced by the team from QuickGallopJaya.com and its YouTube channel, The Quick Galloper. Please stay on the channel for other enlightening videos on those involved in local horse racing. Please like, subscribe, and press the notification bell.